like to start, Mr. Sarna, and ask you, how do you draw the line? Because, recently there have been certain films I won't name.
To thank the Commandant and his team for inviting me to this great festival. Very careful. I have not only not changed any historical detail, I have checked and rechecked every historical detail. I have used fiction for two things. Either to fill in the gaps when nobody knows what was happening in some character's life, or create purely fictional characters who then operate against a historical landscape. So for instance, in Crimson Spring, you see Udham Singh, who we know was a real personality. Udham Singh's life is a mystery, full of shadows. Some things are very clearly known, I wrote that. Now some things are not known. For instance, the great choice people make, was he there at Jallianwala Bagh or not, for which he took revenge? The movie that you mentioned, you didn't mention the specific movie, but the movie made on Udham Singh makes the choice that he was there. Not only was he there, he sort of single-handedly picked up all the wounded. But the fact is that when you do research, you find no proof that he was there. So I made the choice that he was not there. He was in East Africa, because that's what he said during his trial in London. So, I think it is important from my point of view, don't distort history, because some student, like many at the back, may actually read only that book and think this is history. And you owe it to them to be true on history. Add the fiction where there are gaps. Add the fiction where you go inside the head of a character. Like Duleep Singh. Of course, when you read more and more, you get this feeling of, your shivers up your spine as to this was actually happening in this park in Jallianwala Bagh, what has today become a park, unfortunately. It was just, can you write dispassionately? And sometimes when you write dispassionately, you actually bring in more emotion than when you
look for an answer whether General Dyer was in touch with O'Dwyer before Jallianwala Bagh.
A lot of books being written and films being written, films being made, and TV shows which are inspired by, pertain to that, particularly the last book, Crimson Spring, which is about Jallianwala Bagh.